Welcome back to another episode of Singles Capital. This is your girl Lex, and I'm with
Leo
and Mystery Guy.
Duchesne.
All right. So just before we start, I just want to get into, please do not forget before we begin to subscribe, follow, and share. Okay, everybody? So we'll say less. Let's get into it. So I got a question for you guys, like I always do. So let's just say actually cheating, the act of cheating, not adultery, but actually cheating. Let's just say if you got a charge of a felony for cheating or you had to pay a $5,000 fine, how would you guys think it would how would the world just navigate if that was the United States mandated rule? Talking about cheating.
Like adultery is like when you're married. Cheating is when you're married.
I understand.
So we're talking about cheating in a relationship?
Mm-hmm. I'm talking about cheating.
In a relationship.
Yep.
Yeah, you
just
you
a
hurt.
verbal agreement.
You see, I already know this is a good question. This is
a verbal agreement?
Yeah, yes.
I'm going to
it
jail
already got juicy.
for a verbal agreement.
Yes.
You technically can.
Yeah.
Well, not jail. You can be sued. I shouldn't say.
Yeah.
Yes, you can be sued. You can't go to prison for no verbal agreement.
Me personally, I don't think it's a bad idea. I don't think it's a bad idea. If cheating was a felony, do I think people will move differently? I don't know. I don't really think that'll stop nobody from doing what they do.
I think it would. I think people would not put themselves in, they would not set up the conversation oh yeah, we together, or they wouldn't even play with nobody's feelings. It'll be nah, we just having sex.
No, but that's my point. Is that I don't feel like people will just be more open about it, because cheating is just that I ain't tell you. I'm gonna just tell you now. I ain't going to jail.
Oh, so you would just be there'll be more telling people. Yeah.
That's it.
I can see that.
It.
I mean, but can't they still go to jail?
No.
If I told you I cheated, I mean, the crime is the crime. If I said I robbed the bank, you can't not throw me in jail for telling you I robbed the bank. You still going to jail.
You're still going to jail. It's just more of
talking about right
you're
now?
not going to be in a relationship.
Yeah, that's more so it. Yeah,
it would stop people
to
be
going to jail. You're not in a relationship no more because you in jail.
Correct, because you cheated. But let's just say you wouldn't put yourself in a situation in a relationship to call it cheating.
I agree. Like most people, before when weed was illegal, a lot of people didn't do it. People still did it, but a lot of people didn't do it. But when it became legal, or you could buy from this, now it's everybody's a pothead. Everybody wants to smoke and do it. Yeah. So I think that it would lessen it. I don't think it would be a major impact because people still gonna do fuck shit. But I do believe that I
think people gonna move better at least.
That's what I think. I think I think the movement is what we need.
Though. I think they would. I think when you say move better, I agree. But the way I envision it,
I mean cheat better. I don't mean not cheat.
No. I just think they would just be okay, I don't want to do this anymore, and they would break up and then go cheat and then try to come back and be
yeah, but that's not cheating then, because you broke up.
That's whatever is the workaround. That is gonna happen. Yeah. That's what's gonna happen.
And I think that's what we need, because everybody would be ultimately just truthful in your actions. It would be I'm not gonna.
There's no truth happening.
There's no truth happening. It's gonna be
really
before I cheat, it's over.
Yeah.
And then the next morning, it's gonna be I changed my mind. You know what? Time stamped.
I slept on it. Yeah, I slept on it.
Yeah,
I'm good.
I slept on it.
So you wouldn't. So you telling me you wouldn't even go for the change as far as you wouldn't just be I'm not gonna get in a relationship to cheat.
People are gonna be people.
People still gonna get in relationships and still cheat. Well, not technically cheat, because you said they're gonna.
Well, first off, you already know how I feel.
People want to be lied to.
You already know.
Here we go.
You already know, baby. They want to be lied to.
But this way, you can't be lied to, because you don't want that felony charge, or you don't want to pay that $5,000.
People still want to be lied to, but this time you just ain't gonna find the truth whatsoever.
Oh, so you think it would be some sneaky lickies? Everybody gonna be sneaking stuff around.
A whole bunch of sneaky lickies. Yeah.
So you don't think it would be so it won't ever change?
No, it would change. What I feel like it'll clean up people being just messy. Just running from this person, talking shit in their face, and then playing in their face pretty much. And just do it all over again.
To be honest, I think the reason why people who cheat, I think 80% of the time why they get caught is because of the other person is in their feelings about whatever, and they want to blow the other person's spot up. But if to piggyback off your question, if that person who condoned in the cheating also getting a felony,
yes, both of them,
then it would be what he's saying, where people would move a lot better, because I know if I blow up your spot, even though I'm in my feelings, we both going to jail. I ain't trying to go to jail.
I ain't even think about that.
You know what I'm saying?
That'd be crazy. Wait, imagine finding out she got a boyfriend. Like, oh Lord, this is how I find out. Now I gotta go to jail.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh my goodness.
No, it'd be like an ID check or some type of check-in.
You would have to go to court.
I'm posting you immediately.
You would have to go to court, and you would have to basically fight and say you didn't know that they were in a relationship.
Yeah, I recorded. You said you were single.
No, like you said, the crime is the crime.
But but the crime. That's what I'm saying. You still have to go to court. You
have to
go to
prove.
court. You probably get a lesson. You'll probably get a lesser sentence, but you still going to court. You still got to fight, prove your innocence. No, because if you didn't know at all, if you were in the dark completely, you have
she lied to you.
Oh, you was being lied to also.
You know what I'm saying? So you would have to be able to prove that, like, oh, she lied to me. I didn't know she was in a relationship. Like that's like if you ride in the car with me and I go rob a bank and you gonna be like, nigga, like you. What are you doing? Like, you gonna be in court like, I didn't know this nigga was going around the bank.
Exactly.
I thought we were just getting some Chick-fil-A.
So you gonna get locked up, but then you just gotta prove your way out.
Yo, that'd be crazy, bro.
Oh God.
That might do more than putting the spouse in jail to putting the other person in jail.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you, cause I ain't about to visit.
You doing a real investigation? Hey, all right, for real. Yeah, you know those Facebook pages that they be like, oh, are we dating the same dude? Did you know that those exist?
Nah, no idea.
So those exist. Yeah. Are we dating the same dude? They'll, your girlfriend or whatever would take your picture
and post it.
And they'll post it in that page. Yeah. So to see if anybody would be like, yeah, I'm dating him too, or I've dated him in the past and he was abusive or he was crazy or whatever. So there are pages like that. So I'm assuming that there would be a page like that where you'd be like, hey, is this person in a relationship before we date? Because I ain't trying to go to jail. So I think there's something like that would be created. So yeah, I think it would lessen it, but I think people will still be on fuck shit. So I still think that they would find a way and they would do it, or they'll find a loophole, like I said earlier, break up with them that night, cheat, and then get back together.
Yeah, I think that would be mad crazy. You guys took it to. I didn't think for me. I just thought it would just change. I thought like and maybe I'm the innocent one, but I'm thinking like, all right, my intentions would be genuine, or I'm thinking the world would be like, everybody's intention would be genuine. Like, hey, I'm just trying to do this. I'm not trying to be in a relationship. So I think fake relationships would be suspended. It would be if someone starts a relationship, it would definitely be authentic. But then I think the background of it before we get in with anybody, like I got to double check. Yeah, I think a lot of people more accountable.
I mean, this, like I said, the world is still a fucked up place at some point, and there's still fucked up people even for no reason. Yeah. So I still think there were people who would intentionally get into a relationship and then cheat, and I'm sure. With that being said, the other person that they're cheating with, if they're in a relationship or even not in a relationship, I still think they will entertain it because, what I'm saying, people just do fuck shit. Like, it's just what it is. So, I think they're less likely to blow up their spot unless they ready to go down. Like,
it's not even go down.
There's some side pieces that's ready to go down. Like, we going to jail. Fuck it.
What it is.
If I can't have you, nobody. The cellmate can have you, nigga.
I know you can't get no pussy now.
You guys are crazy. But even with that being said, like, you still don't want to go to jail, though. Like, you don't want to be in jail.
Go to jail every day, B.
Niggas go to jail. Unless you got money and you paying like a fine, I'm like, I'm out of jail.
Nah, fuck jail. No
jail, just straight jail.
Straight jail.
Jail for 30 days. It'll be like jail for 30 days or jail for like 60 days.
No, you gotta be at least 6 months.
Hey, if you be in jail all the time, like 6 months jail.
Yeah, niggas be in jail. Jail 30 days.
Okay.
Like a little vacation stay, man. What you talking about? But like you said, I think the putting the other person in jail, that would be a big. That's the
part.
That would be the one that'd be seal the deal. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That would slow it down.
No, that'll stop that.
It would, but I still think there would be like a 10% that still be on fuck shit.
Okay. I wouldn't risk it. Not if I'm just trying to have a good time and you out here doing the extra. Like, I ain't finna put my life on the
No, but
line.
there's going to be people who are both in relationships because of whatever reason. Maybe kids are involved or a living situation.
Yeah.
And then they want to be with somebody else and they like that other person. That I know you in a situation. I'm in a situation.
But you know you
I
got...
ain't gonna lie, bro. A lot of times that's usually how it goes.
Yeah.
Especially at the workplace. Bro.
And then I just want a little...
But it's always that anonymous person that calls in.
Like, they're miserable in their relationship, but they're stuck with them for whatever reason. Yeah. Same person over here. I just want a little happiness.
Workplace romance.
And and then that's what they do.
But I feel like it's that anonymous person that's gonna call in, or it's gonna be like, and don't forget, we're talking about this as we're growing, and they're gonna be like, there's CCTVs everywhere.
You know what would make it? Now you know what would really kill it?
What?
If there was a reward for snitches.
Woo!
It's over. Yeah, that would kill it. Hey, I saw so and so with so and so.
$5 grand.
$5 grand, $10 grand. Oh, it's over. Ain't no cheating no more.
Nah, I feel like you'd have to at least have some solid evidence.
Hey, cheaters will be over.
Yeah, if you take some pictures of it and it's like
cheaters,
this is my evidence.
the show,
shit.
whole bunch of cheater shows is coming out. Yeah. Everybody got a whole cheaters channel.
Could you imagine $5 grand?
Oh, I'm snitching. Question: would you snitch on your brother for $5 grand or $10 grand?
No. What are you talking about?
No.
I don't want my brother in no 6 months jail.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Nah.
Okay.
But a nigga I don't like.
Or a nigga I don't know. Yeah, what it is.
Hey, y'all be setting them up.
Or if I want to smash his old lady. Oh my God, bro. It's over.
That's
with,
extreme.
bro. It's going down.
That's a little.
Hey,
That's a little past the line for me.
That's a little. That's a little
out of it. That's a little out
dirty
of it.
game.
I can't do that.
Dirty game out here, bro.
Hey, there's no G code. There's no man
You gonna
code.
smash big old lady behind his back. Okay, nice guy. You're so nice. Okay. You don't want to send him to jail. But you still gonna fuck his old lady. Okay, nice guy.
No, I mean you're intentionally sending the man to jail.
So thoughtful.
Like if I could fuck his lady behind his back, that's one thing. But send him to jail so I can fuck his lady. Like come on, bro. If I could do one without the other,
that'd be crazy,
bro. That's crazy. Nobody wants to send nobody to jail so he can fuck his old lady. Just fuck his old lady and then let him be free.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like I still fuck his old lady, but I just won't send him to jail for it.
Thoughtful, bro.
That's crazy. You would do that?
He said he would do it.
God damn, that's dark. I ain't know about that about you.
Bro, it's only 6 months, bro. You got.
And in 6 months, that's your girl.
He go. Nah, hell no, I want that.
So you fucking her for 6 months?
Might as well.
Or you wifing her?
No, I'm not wifing a bitch.
You send a man to jail to fuck his lady for 6 months?
Bro, what you keep asking me the same question?
I was like, I don't know if you understand what you're saying.
He understands.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You just go fucking nigga old lady for 6 months regardless.
Yes.
Oh, man.
At least he's not in jail.
Now, mind you, he's going to jail on his own account. Like he was cheating. He was doing the wrong thing. It's not my fault.
Oh, okay.
You snitched. He just snitched on.
I thought you was frame. I don't know why I was thinking framing the man.
Oh no, because I had probably said that. I said you probably would frame somebody.
I don't know why I thought automatic frame. Like frame the man so you can fuck his old lady. That's crazy. If he already going to jail because he's cheating, then he
wasn't going to jail. He snitched. He snitched to put him in jail.
That's what I'm saying though. He put himself in a situation to go to jail, and you snitched on him.
You're making it sound better. I know what I'm doing.
Hey, you are true. Those are guys for you. Y'all stick together. You clean it up.
Hey, you know.
That was a straight cleanup.
Because no, if he's already cheating, she don't deserve that. She deserved better.
But you just
for at least 6 months.
Yeah, because the Shane still talking about getting with her.
That, but you was gonna cheat with her. Oh, but he deserves it. She don't deserve it, but he deserves it.
Yes.
Oh, look at this.
You see?
Look at this guy.
This why they need to mandate this.
Hey, the women are always right. Okay.
Whatever. So our next topic is just gonna go back and forth between what's important to women and men. Or what's important to y'all men versus me. So right now, if you had to pick between looks versus a woman with looks or career ambition, which one are you selecting?
I don't want no broke trophy.
You got to pick one though.
I'm just saying, I don't want a broke trophy.
So
I mean, when we say looks, are we talking about like supermodel looks? Or versus the average, like an average good-looking girl, or we're talking about like, you know, supermodel looks, or like not my type at all. looks? Like how drastic is it? Like is it
the same way women think Rick Ross is fine and everybody knows for the money? Like it's
Rick Ross is just fat.
And ugly.
A little bit more than that.
I'm trying to tell.
I mean, well, I didn't get in too much on the man.
Yeah, okay, we're not. Yeah, okay, we're not gonna do that. Okay. But I'm okay. So let's. Okay.
Nah, we in Miami, nigga.
Nah, I ain't worried.
Okay. So we're saying. Okay. So let's say. Okay. So let's say. Let me try to give you. Whatever your standard is, it has to be below your standards. Below your standards.
Like how below we talking about? We talking about like.
Yeah, you be too technical, bro.
No,
I know. Like,
no, it's not about.
Let me give you the setup.
No, wait. Let me just. I'm just trying to understand.
No, Deshane gonna give you the setup.
Let me give you the setup. All right. So it's either an average chick, right, or that one supermodel that we talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Coveted ones.
Okay.
Yes.
Or a chick working a regular, 9 to 5, making 35, 40,000 a year, versus a female making 120, 150,000 a year.
And she's average.
Average looking. Yes.
Average looking.
Yes.
I might have to take the money.
You gonna take the money?
Yeah, I would take the money.
Now, what if she's below average? Because you're making it.
I think I put the money a little too high.
Yeah, you definitely did. I didn't like how you said that. I didn't like how you set that up.
Let's go ahead and fund this business, baby.
Exactly. Let's say about 70, 75. She's doing well for us. 70, 75,000.
Yeah. And she's below average. Yeah. She can't be average. She's
No, she's average. She's average.
Wait,
doing too much.
We're talking about women with money.
Yeah. What money? 75.
Okay.
There's certain things that matter, but okay, go ahead. She's average.
Yeah.
You're attracted to her, but not really attracted to her.
80, 90?
Yeah.
And the other one is a supermodel.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, supermodel.
Supermodel looking.
Yeah.
Do you normally get supermodel looking?
Hell yeah.
Okay, fine.
What you talking about? What's she talking about right now? Why's she trying me?
Yeah.
I'm not trying. I'm just asking.
Damn.
Whatever you usually get is what you usually get with a lower amount.
You're changing it up too now. Jesus
okay.
Christ,
Fine.
It's average money, average looks versus.
No, average looks with big money and supermodel looks with low money.
Yeah. And when I say super,
it ain't supermodel. That's why y'all going too much.
Our kind of models.
Yes.
Instagram models.
Yeah,
yes.
Instagram models.
I'm not talking about Beyonce.
Yeah.
We're talking about what's that girl you posted with the short haircut?
Oh Lord, nothing.
That bitch fine.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Hey. I mean, so for me, if I'm speaking for me solely, because of my field, I would go with the better looks because of my field. Because we gonna make the money.
Okay. Because you're gonna use her for her looks.
I'm not gonna use her. We're gonna
utilize,
incentivize it.
Utilize.
We're gonna,
Okay.
We're gonna benefit mutually.
Okay.
All right. So my turn. So me personally, honestly, in either instance, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was going with looks regardless. So like
I know most men is gonna go with the looks.
Because and the reason why for me is because honestly for me, even if you are making a lot of money, in most instances, I don't expect the female to necessarily be there for me financially. You get what I'm saying? Even if she does, help out here and there, whatever the case is, I'm not gonna be dependent on her money anyways. I'm not really concerned about that. Like I'm trying to get my own. Like if she,
you could try to get your own, but she could pay the whole house. She could pay.
I don't want to be in that situation. I would never want to be in a situation where that is occurring.
She's madly in love with. She ain't going nowhere.
I'm just saying what I want. So
I know.
If I get to pick a preference, I prefer this preference. If I end up in this situation, then I can manage it. But what I prefer to be the breadwinner and she just be pretty.
Yeah.
So I get that, and I don't disagree with that at all. Men. I just think that depending on the pay scale. Depending on the pay scale, if she's in the 150s and the 200s, then you have to understand too that that's a certain circle that she's around.
Correct.
Which will also allow you to elevate into that circle. I'm not saying that I'm picking that because I want her to take care of me. It's just more so I know the circle that she's around, the people that she's around, and that networking will allow me to level up myself as well.
You have to me. If you're an ambitious guy, you have to level up.
Bro, at the end of the day,
you have to level up.
The pretty girl, cause she can be in a nice circle too. Like, what are we talking about right now, bro? Anybody can be in a nice circle. Like,
no, when I say nice circle, I mean like
you're making. For me, you're making it more than what it is.
No, I'm not. So let's just say a woman who's making, let's just say she's a judge or whatever. She's around a certain Her networking error or her networking.
Again,
nobody.
You're making it more than what it needs. Because my girl, she could be a judge too. It just did not make a lot of money right now. You know, that doesn't make any difference. You're creating another scenario yourself. The whole point is you going with looks.
I'm saying career. I said career. So your girl can't have that career.
Why not? She could just she can be a low end judge.
Remember, I'm saying you're picking between two, so you're changing the dynamics. You're picking career or looks. Which one are you picking, Deshane?
Looks.
Okay, so she can't be a judge, baby. That's
Why
all.
She can't be a judge?
Because I just told you between a career and looks.
No.
That's the question.
She a judge at Pahokee County.
You feel me?
It's like 20.
It wasn't between looks and career. It was between looks and money. Now you're changing.
No, that was the question.
20.
If you run it back,
looks
it was career.
Money.
It was career.
All right.
The career could be money, but it's career.
I'm picking looks.
Okay. All right. So I think I'm gonna say career. I'm not thinking. I know I'm gonna pick career.
So my question for you, Deshane, is what's more valuable to you? Let's say the money is the same. They both make 65. They both make 65. Mm-hmm. One looks good, but is trash at like household shit, like cooking, cleaning.
The other one. the other one. No. I can't. I don't like being around people that can't, maintain themselves when I'm not there. Like I gotta be there to. Nah, I ain't with that.
Like Nolan don't do nothing.
Yeah,
so
I don't care how fine you is. Get out my face. Back up.
All right.
I'll take the ugly chick with money over that any day.
All right. So let's keep it going. So the next question goes to: are you picking a woman with which one? Sex or morals?
Can you define sex?
So sex means she's sexually adventurous. She prioritizes physical touch and all that. And the other one, she's just, I want to say, I don't want to label that, but she's just more into morals, standards. I don't want to say churchy girl because that's not fair, but all right, some churchy girls are freaks too.
Yeah, that's why I kind of want you to clear it up because I don't feel like just because you're a freak, you don't have no morals.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm just saying a woman who has very strong morals and values versus a sexual, where you have just a super.
So I would say, I guess she's just saying like more generic. One person who's more sexual and the other one is more traditional. Like
those are all my questions for tonight.
Sex.
I want the freak, bro.
You want the freak?
Let me get the freak. I figure out.
Okay. Don't go deep into it.
How bad her morals are.
But I need to know what's the downside of both.
Yeah, that's
okay.
I know the downside of the moral. To me, the downside of the moral is going to be she's
more family based.
The downside.
You said downside. So of the sexual person. So the sexual person, she might not be more family based. She might not be like of course she takes care of the kids, but she's not like the nurturer, but she's there for the kids.
So it's her high sex drive like causing friction. So are we like at Disney World with the kids and she's like, let me suck your dick in the bathroom, like let's make Mickey Mouse watch.
If she's
on some shit like that.
If you tell her,
do that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Well, not Mickey Mouse watch. That's kind of crazy. But if you told her to go suck your dick in the bathroom, she's going with you. She's going like, all right, let's go.
No, not that I tell her.
Yeah, it's a benefit. You keep talking about this. We talking about
the downside. When I'm like, bro, we chilling. We spending and she's like trying to rub up on my penis and rub up my leg and like my family's there, you know what I'm saying, my grandma here watching me.
Okay, wait, not that bad.
No, but
not that bad. But she's the one, like if you guys were to go to like, let's say you guys were going to Deshane house and you guys are chilling, she's like the one like, let's go in the bathroom right now. Come on, let's go.
That's not a downside. It has to be to a point where it's like, bro, chill out. Like that's the
you're gonna have those moments then.
Not going. If I'm at Deshane house and I'm with my lady and she like, let's go fuck in the bathroom, we gonna go fuck in the bathroom.
Okay, what she says? Okay, then okay. I'm just saying like it's a major situation. Like, she wants to fuck in Deshane's room or something crazy.
And we don't care about none of that. We want a bitch that's fucking. Like that's what we're trying to say. The morals. You got to tell me that if the female with morals pretty much ain't fucking only on Sundays, she fuck once a week only on Sundays. She got great morals.
Yeah.
Fuck her morals. I don't give a fuck about her morals.
Like she's an info. She just wants to fuck all the time.
I'm just saying if the female with morals.
Yeah.
has so much more where she goes to church on Sunday. So she's only smashing on Saturday. And
no, I wouldn't say that. She's just not as sexual.
No, I'm just trying to give you. I'm trying to give you an example of a downside. So if this is the downside to the chick with morals, I don't want her. You know what I'm saying? If the downside to the chick that is a nympho is that she gonna smash me and then she ain't finished, so she go tap Lee on the shoulder and try to smash him. I don't want her. You gotta give me the downside of how bad this thing. The pluses on both sides gonna always sound great. I want a traditional female that has high morals.
Because there's always gonna be a downside.
But would you? So let's just make it like how it really goes in real life. So let's just say like you met a woman and she has like high standards, high morals, but the sex is not it. It's not like it's the worst. It's not the worst, but
we get the downside for the moral person.
But for the sexual person,
I just want to see how bad it is. It don't really matter. I'll figure out the moral person later. My bad.
Okay, but the sexual person is like you said, like she's just always touching on you. It could be sometimes aggravating. Like you guys walking around, she's all in your butt. She's just trying to.
Wait a minute.
She's the one where you guys are laying in the bed and she might throw your legs up in the air, trying to she's trying to try freaky things.
Wait a minute, time out morals. She has no morals. I need to go back.
I'm just saying she's like very adventurous and things may happen. Like, don't look so deep dive into because I'm
like, on the butt part. Talking about legs.
Like she's rubbing your butt and stuff like that.
Again, the downside for the sexual person is that they're
over sexual.
They're over sexual, so it comes to a point where they're doing it. They're doing it either too much, like all day, every day,
all
every
the time,
minute,
all the time.
Or the other side of that is that they don't have conscience of their surroundings and knowing there's a time and a place for it. So is it both or is it one? Because time and the place is kind of like you could deal with it, but if it's like the overhand is like that's a little hard to deal with.
Every time she sees you, she wants to fuck you.
No matter the location.
No matter where it is.
We picking the kids up from school, pre-K. And she trying to in the
pre-K. The kids probably can't remember.
In the
pull-up line. In the pull-up line. Yes. Yeah, in the pull-up line.
Yeah, that's too much.
You out of control.
In the pull-up line. Like you.
I mean, depending on how long. No, some of those school lines be a little long. Now, if we out of the school,
y'all making it so hard.
We at the back of the line.
You know what I'm saying?
Now y'all done pick up the kids late.
I mean, we was late anyways. But if we already in the school zone and the crossing guard can see me, crossing guard got the stop sign in front of me. You're like, all right, now we can't do that. But.
Okay, so the next one is youthfulness versus intellectually stimulating. Great conversation. She's in your mind. She's smart. Or this one's a little bit younger and she's not intellectually stimulating. Don't overthink it.
I can't. I can't be with nobody that's not intellectually stimulating. We have to be able to have a conversation about something. I'm at an age where we got to have a conversation. Like if I'm 25, if I'm in my 20s, then shit. We ain't got to talk about nothing
at all.
But if I'm 30, I'm 35. we got to have a conversation. We got to talk about something.
You 35, bro?
Yeah, I'm old, nigga. Shit, you about to hit 40, ain't you?
Yeah, shut up.
No, I'm 36, bro. That's why you shot me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we got to have a conversation about something. So.
Yeah, me, honestly, I wouldn't want youthfulness anyways.
Me either.
I'd take morals and everything.
Intellectual stimulation.
Yeah, they out of control.
Yeah, the youth one's out of control.
Yeah.
I got to keep up with you. Like, you I already know what you want to do out here. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. You probably hot in the pants still and, shit like that.
And their brainwaves be on a different shit, too.
Yeah.
That shit be...
Yeah. And then you want to talk about shit I don't care about at all.
Okay. So next one. I'm going to keep this going all night.
You answer none of these questions?
Okay. I already told you. I'm going to go intellectual. No, I want intellectual stimulation.
Remember that last episode you was talking about that back? That strong back? Okay,
I don't recall.
I know Miss Marie watches this. I'm just joking.
No, I edited some of it, though. All right. So, no, I'm always take intellectual stimulation. Like, I need to be stimulated. Mm-hmm. If you cannot stimulate my mind, there's no way you can play with my body.
And morals or sexual?
Morals or sexual? morals. But I got a question for y'all with the sexual.
Hold on. You got to tell me why morals are sexual.
Why morals?
Yeah.
Because I've been morals because.
And when I say sexual, I mean, let me tell you the downside of this, okay? So the downside of this is pretty much he got ED. You know, that shit don't be working all the time. You feel me?
Whoa!
That's the downside of that one. So which one you taking? You gonna take the ED with high morals, or you gonna take, you know?
And he ain't got no tongue game action either.
Yeah, none of that.
None of that, because he got morals, so he ain't well versed in that area.
I'm gonna go sexual. Sorry, Mom.
Wait.
Because the way you just described this, no. But okay, so I have a good question for you.
All right,
so let's just say if you guys got into a relationship and everything's going good, like the person is successful, the woman is successful, she's intelligent, great conversation, loves her moms. Loves her moms, family, everything's good. She's gonna be a good nurturer, but the head whack.
What's your question?
Yeah, what is your
question? Are you guys
gonna,
would you still be, if her, let's just say the pum pum were, if you had to pick between head or pum pum, which one you picking? Like this woman I'm talking about has no head game. Or is that going to cause a problem in your relationship?
So you said head or pum pum. So the head is either good and the pum pum is trash?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with the pum pum. Because that's the only mutual thing that we're going to have. Like, the head is for me, but the pum pum is for both of us. So if the pum pum trash and you're like, and the head is good and I just want head all the time, it's going to be unfair to you. So it got to be the pum pum.
Okay.
That's the most logical answer. I
Yeah, I 1,000% agree with Leo.
Yeah.
For me, honestly, when it comes to head, the only important thing is, you know, how much you are willing to try.
But what if she's like not like she's?
No, there's some people it's just not in
it. There's not nothing.
Which means not in it.
Yeah, it's not in it. I'm telling you, you're not getting head.
You can't just stand there and hold your mouth open.
No,
because I can do what I need to.
It's not in
no, it's not in them.
Tell me, bro. Help me out.
It's happened to women a lot.
It's so bad. It's so bad. You just don't want them to do it.
He got hurt in his eyes right now. I need to see hurt in his eyes. Tell me what you're
It's just not in them. Like, you might as well just be fucking their face.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm gonna do.
No, you can't. They don't even want you to do that. Like, they don't like
you do that though.
No, listen. No, time out. That's why I said it depends on how much they're. Because for me, when it comes to head, it's like how much you're willing to put out there. You get what I'm saying? Like, females always say, they suck dick as good as they like the dude. You know, that's how well they suck dick. Wait, time out. You know what I'm talking about? Females say that they suck dick as well as they like to do. So they suck your dick terribly, typically because they don't like it.
But what if she doesn't do it?
Time out. I'm just saying that usually that's the experience. I'm not saying that this particular person, she's not doing well because she don't like me. I'm just saying I feel like as long as she's willing to put the effort in to try to get better, then I'm finna work with that.
My thing is that I'm saying that it's not that they're not doing the effort. They're trying. There's just things. They just suck. Like, they horrible at it.
I've never had this experience. I guess I got to be in this situation first for me to think about.
The thing is, you
know I coach, right? You know I coach.
No, but what if she's not into it? She doesn't like to give head. Like, you've asked her.
That's totally different.
That's totally no. That means
you're not willing. Yeah, you're not willing to do it.
This is what I'm. Wait. This is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that we're on the same page.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, like, as long as you still get to the pum pum, it's fine. The pum pum is good. We're good. Yeah. I'm just saying that they're just really bad at it. Like, they try.
I can't imagine that, bro. I'm a great coach.
No, you can fuck their face, but how long can you be fucking their face though? After a while you gonna get tired of that shit. Okay, all right, brother. All right, bro.
Or maybe that might be my new kink.
I doubt it.
Okay.
You might as well just be fucking.
Have you ever fucked a bitch face?
Yes.
Can
not like it?
Exactly. That's the question.
Yes.
You fucked a bitch face and not liked it?
Yes, because I was tired of it. I was tired.
How often were you fucking her face?
Exactly. That's how bad the head was. We going with the pum pum. You going with the guy with ED, or you going with the tongue master? Which one you going with?
I'm gonna tell you, I'm about to go with. Pause. I want y'all to finish my question because you won't finish my question. What if you get a woman? Okay. So what if you get a woman and it's just that she doesn't want to give head, but the pum pum is good? Would you not be in a relationship with her?
That with her.
You don't.
Wait. Over the one with that one that's willing to give head, but the box is trash.
Oh, she didn't say that.
No, that's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking.
We throwing out different scenarios.
You just gave me a new math equation. Because
remember, it's either or. It's all questions are
either or.
So it's no. I don't like giving. I don't do that. I don't do that. And the box is good.
Yeah.
Or headmaster.
Yeah.
But the box is trash.
That's it. Y'all changed it all the way up before.
Everything is trash. The butt trash. All of it. All of that.
But she's not gonna give me head.
She don't want. She's like, I don't do that. You know how some of those women are. I don't do that.
No, I don't know how those women are, Leo.
Can you just make it seem
remember,
like you know?
When we were younger and they pretended to be that way?
Bro, I remember when I was younger.
Do you not remember when we was younger? They were like, I don't suck dick. Ew.
Listen.
And let's say that one, she stuck to that for the rest of her life.
Never happened. For me, I remember when I was younger, and I used to be like, my homeboys used to be like, I got this female to suck my dick. And I was like, bro, like, what are you talking about? Every girl I've ever had sex with sucked my dick. Like, what are we talking about? Mm-hmm. I've never had that experience. So, like, if you ain't doing it, this ain't gonna work. I ain't gonna lie to you. This ain't gonna work. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So, you're gonna go with the trash box?
No, I'm gonna leave both of you.
You guys are not doing good at this.
Who's not doing good? I think I'm excelling.
You're doing better. You're doing better. But Deshane is doing horrible.
Which one you pick?
He already said it.
Not get head. That's
he said he's gonna get the pum pum.
No, he just added this part in.
No, she added this part in. I was helping you clarify.
All right,
go ahead.
Are you taking the bit that don't give no head or great head trash pum pum? Look at his face, people.
Do you want me to look at the camera?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the.
Are you still thinking right now? Your eyes are closed.
Yes.
No, I'm just trying to. I'm the flair and dramatic. You know yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the. I'm gonna have to go with the no head.
The no head?
Yeah, if she don't give no head. Because I'm gonna get my head from somewhere. Fuck that.
Oh,
I'm cheating on that bitch.
You can't.
I'm cheating.
Locked in. It don't matter. With great.
No, I mean, I guess I would probably have to do. I would probably have to do.
You know, these are real challenges in real relationships. These are everything I looked up in real challenges.
I'm gonna have to go. Like the box trash.
Yo, you guys are not.
Wait. But does she love giving head?
Loves it.
Yeah, bro. I'm going with the head. I'm going with the head. I'm going with the head. At least I can still fuck the box. Even though it's trash, I can still try. Because the no head is like you can't even like do nothing. She's saying that's a no fly zone. At least with the trash box, you can still fuck it.
Yeah.
And still get some great head.
Exactly.
So I'm going with that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Dang, that was like a whole research. Yeah. Yo, but you know this really happens in relationships. Okay.
You ain't off the hook?
I didn't think I would.
Okay. So go ahead. Hit it with the question. Hit it with the question. So he don't give head at all.
Yeah.
Right? He don't give head, but he's
slanging that wood.
Slanging wood. And then the other one, he's great.
Better.
Great. Like, anytime all of that. Better than the rose. But then his penis.
I'm taking that. Better than the rose?
But he got the ED. He got the ED like Duchenne was talking about.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you getting this once in a while, like every other month.
Once a month.
Oh, no. I can't do no once a month.
Yeah.
No, I don't know once a month.
Which one are you going with?
I'm gonna get the good dick, cause
with no head ever.
No, what's up? Yard mine.
Yeah.
You already did.
Yeah, because you just said I get it once a month. You made it even harder. The other one I didn't even give you. I didn't.
Okay, once a week. Once a week.
I'm not doing once a week. You're doing every time I want it. I've never been restricted in my life.
Anytime you can get him up.
Anytime.
Just the pills are gonna hurt. His heart. He got a little pacemaker.
No, there's nothing to get up.
Take the Viagra all every day. You gotta take it once a week. You know what I'm saying? Take that little blue pill once a week.
No.
The Hims. You seen them commercials.
No, he keep on going like the Duracell battery. Okay. So next one. Please don't overthink it. It's just basic. So if you had to pick between a submissive woman and an independent woman, and she just comes like this naturally, which ideally person would you pick?
I can't help but overthink it. Because no, because
Okay,
independent
go
women,
ahead.
like, it sounds great, but it's to the point where they sometimes, like, they don't express themselves. Like, independent women, they have a tendency to put the camera on me real quick. Independent women, y'all have a tendency to not express yourselves correctly. Like, y'all like to like y'all don't like to be vulnerable, and that's a problem because when you're in a relationship, you have to be vulnerable at some point. And independent women, they don't like being vulnerable. I don't know what it is, but they don't like being vulnerable, and that's what usually falls in that category. So being submissive, the downside for me being submissive is that sometimes I feel like submissive women don't like to make decisions, and you never want to be the sole decision maker because sometimes you need somebody else's perspective. So with that being said, I would have to say I'm gonna go with the submissive.
Yeah. But for me, I feel that the same thing that you're saying about not so much of independence, but I feel like where you said you can't really read the woman who's independent, I feel like a lot of women can't read the man, even though that we may articulate very well. Sometimes men are not good at articulating feelings. You guys don't articulate like. I think that's a challenge in itself.
No. So the reason why I said what I said is because my mother was a very independent woman. She was and independence comes with a lot of pride. So there's a lot of pride and it's a lot of not being vulnerable. So my mother was very, she didn't like being vulnerable and she had a lot of pride. So there was times where my dad was like, "Yo, let's work this out," and she was like, "No, I got this," and then he left. And he went to a whole nother state, and that hurt her, and she cried, and she felt sad, and stuff like that, because she was so stuck being independent and being so prideful that what she truly wanted, she didn't really feel vulnerable enough to be like, yes, you know what, let's go ahead and try again. So that was like really the nail in the coffin of their relationship.
Yeah.
But that's the problem, because sometimes it causes that independent person to miss out on an opportunity of something that they really want because they're so prideful and they don't want to be vulnerable. I
think that's men all the time. I don't think you guys are vulnerable. Men are never. You guys are not. That's y'all. You basically saying I don't want to be.
You asked me the question, okay?
Yeah, but I'm just telling you, men do this all the time. You guys are not vulnerable. Women, y'all be like, all right. Well, y'all don't even say how y'all feeling about even them yappy. Y'all just be like, shut up in y'all heads and just be like whatever and cancel them out half the time. No, like, you guys are not usually vulnerable at all, and not just them talking, just in general.
I say shut up out loud.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, you gotta hear me, baby. Shut that shit up. No,
like in a kinky way, or just like shut that shit
a little
up?
bit both. No, not in an aggressive beat the shit out of you type of way.
Like,
no, it's more so like but it makes.
But you get what I'm saying,
but it's still some seriousness because you have to, like, your spouse has to know where the limit is. You know what I'm saying? You have to know, like, hey, okay, all right, shut that. All right, enough. Like, you have to be able to set that. This is okay. I tolerated you nagging or whatever for X amount of time, but now we got to a point where it needs to stop.
Because you're the man, or ideally because of that. But
it's just because you reached your limit. And
I'll give you that, because you was doing too much. Right. But ideally, I still feel it goes back to men does not. Yeah.
So are you picking the independent, or are you picking the submissive guy? Because you complaining about us, but it sounds like you about to still pick the independent guy.
What is a submissive guy? Explain that one to me.
A submissive guy?
He
don't make no decisions. He's like, oh,
whatever you want.
No.
Whatever you want.
Not whatever you want. Not whatever you want. But it's like, what should I do? Should I do this? Like,
yeah.
Like all that. Like, should I?
I can do that.
But you just go complain about the independent guy.
No, I'm not complaining about the independent guy. I'm complaining about guys in general. So let me say this.
You were saying, I'm sorry. You were saying that, what I was saying that are my complaints about independent women, you were saying that's how all men are.
All men. Doesn't matter if you're submissive, non-submissive, independent. Right. Doesn't matter. In general.
Okay, but no, when I say submissive now, I'm taking that away. I'm saying that he's always expressing himself and his feelings and stuff like that.
But he had a greater downfall.
No. That's what Alex is saying. It doesn't matter if you're submissive or independent.
It doesn't matter.
The guys don't express their feelings.
No, but I'm saying in this particular scenario for the question, The submissive guy.
But you gave him 2 no-nos versus I have 1 no. So
what's the 2 no-nos?
So the 2 no-nos would be they both don't okay, so the 2 no-nos for which one? So the other one, the independent guy, he's able to make decisions or not. For the submissive guy, he doesn't make any decisions on top of that. And a generic guy, all you did was add. Oh, you did add on the part where he expresses himself. I don't
how he feels. He's all of that.
The biggest part for me first,
because when you're submissive, that's how you are. Because you're kind of looking up to that, so you're always going to open yourself up to the person.
Not necessarily.
That's what being submissive means, to be vulnerable.
Not necessarily. No, it doesn't. Submissive can be a person that they're just like whatever you like. Or you can do this. You take the lead. They don't make decisions.
No, not that.
Oh.
They allow you to take the lead. So let's say they want to do this, and you're like, I don't know. I think I might want to do that.
They'll let you take it.
Well, if that's how you feel, I'll go with what you're saying.
But if there was a decision to make,
you know how these normal females are. They just combative about everything. You know, whatever you want to do. I don't care what it is.
I don't like that tone. I don't like that tone.
I think more submissive in the S&M field.
Okay.
Like when you're submissive, you're vulnerable. You know.
I don't even know what that means. What does that mean?
Whips and chains.
That's a nasty little boy.
But okay. All right, forget all that. The question is, he's submissive. He opens his feelings. He expresses himself. He does all of that, but he doesn't make any decision. The independent guy, he makes all decisions, and yes, he doesn't open up, as often and whatever at all. Which one are you picking?
I'm gonna go with independence because that's what I'm used to. But honestly, I still feel like
no. Go ahead. Sorry, I apologize.
No, I'm answering. I want to make sure I answer the question. So I'm answering the question as far as I'm gonna go with independence, even though he lacks sensitivity. Right. I know you can't change a man, but maybe we can work on something towards that. Mm-hmm. The other guy, when he's over submissive, only because I'm also very much an alpha woman as well. I don't know. Yeah.
Sounds like a perfect match.
No.
I mean, what's no? You're gonna set the rules and he gonna follow.
I don't want a guy like that though.
This what never makes sense to me with females. They say they want this type of guy, and then when you offer it to them, they're like, ugh, I don't. Not
necessarily. No, I didn't say I didn't want a nice guy because both of them can still be nice guys.
So
I just don't want a yes ma'am. I like a man. I like a man being a man though.
But I don't even know what that means. But you just said that you're an alpha female, so that obviously to me it means that you like to make a lot of decisions, you like to make a lot of choices, you like to set the direction, even if the other person can have their own say so and opinion and whatever the case is, you like to set the direction y'all heading in. Mm-hmm. So obviously, to me, I would assume that the more submissive guy would be the match. But
I want the same.
Huh?
I'm different. I want the same.
The same what?
I want the same person. I want him to be independent as well. I want to come.
Life don't work like that.
It can't. Life can work anyway. It needs to work. You don't.
No, it don't.
You don't.
Don't put no shackles on me.
Yeah. Don't restrain me from what I could get. So I like a guy. So preferably, I find this all the time. So it can't be I can't find that. So
you find it all the time.
The man where I can still be me and he can still be dominant as well. We can both be dominant. There's some area.
No sense. How the hell be dominant if you tell me what to do?
I'm not telling you what to do. I'm giving you an opinion, and I'm giving you my perspective, and you're giving your perspective. Wait. We're submissive because
if you just give me your opinion and I tell you I don't want to do that shit, and you just go with what I say, you being submissive. That's great.
No,
I like it. It sounds good.
No,
I like it.
that's not gonna happen.
No, but I'm telling you that's submissive.
I didn't even.
I apologize. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, I present something, he presents something, and we are intelligent enough to figure out together what's the best decision.
You're saying something that sounds good, and I'm not against that. Okay, we're trying to. I guess create some kind of conflict here where
I'm not. No, I'm not.
Oh, well, I am. So
that's not what we're trying to do here. Well, go ahead.
It clearly is because you're giving me an option between this or that. That's conflict.
What do you mean? I'm giving you an option between this and this. My questions of tonight.
Independent guy or submissive. That's conflict.
Correct. You're just picking one or the other, and I'm telling you, I pick independent.
We're creating conflict.
No, we're not.
Oh my gosh.
You're just picking one or the other.
That's why
I think the word is contrast.
Yes, it is contrast.
Contrast, conflict.
All right, I'm just saying, don't come at me, man. I'm just saying this is my I'm just trying to help. I'm just trying to help y'all communicate, okay? All right, don't come at the mediator. Don't come at the mediator, okay?
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're trying to create some type of conflict with the conversation. So if things work out that smoother than Alex, it's great. But we're talking about where somebody we want to do something, and it's either we're going to do it your way or we're going to do it my way. So you're going to be submissive or I'm going to be submissive in this situation. All right. So do you want to be with somebody that is where you have to be submissive to them, or do you want to be with somebody that they're going to be submissive to you when it comes down to it, when the decision has to be made? It's either you're going to be submissive to them or they're going to be submissive to you. Which guy would you prefer?
Then I'm going to have to say I'm going to take the submissive guy.
You're going to take the submissive?
You're going to take the submissive guy.
The way you made your definition, yes. But normally I would pick an independent guy. But the way you gave me that definition of the way you're setting up this scenario, I will go with the submissive guy. Because I would have to be the one to decipher when he takes lead and when I take lead. Yeah. Since you won't let me do it the other way around, perfect. I will figure it out this way. Hey. I'm just telling you like which way you want to rock. But I'm telling you what normally happens with me. I have someone that is, don't get me wrong, I know how to be submissive as well, but don't get me wrong, I'm used to people who, like how we both said, we like someone who's intelligent. You like a woman who's intelligent is not because she can't be submissive to you. It's more as if you articulate something and you think that's the best situation. She could be like, nah, babe, this and this is better. Not saying that she's not going to be submissive to you. It's just that she's giving you a better perspective that might be a better outcome.
No,
I think that you just let him submissively back you into your answer of choosing a submissive.
No, because he made up the scenario, and if I don't answer the question the way he wants to, it's going to be a whole other scenario.
You look like you like him independent.
Don't instigate you, all right? He's trying to instigate.
Yes, he is.
I'm just saying what the whole audience witnessed.
No, if you ask me a scenario, because if we don't answer
independent, and then he came out and was super independent. And then she said submissive.
Oh my, you sound like a tattletale, like right now. Like,
I'm just saying. All right.
Okay. So go ahead.
All right. So I was going to say for me, myself, me personally, I would want a submissive female at all times because this independent stuff, these independent females are just hella combative. And like Leo says, and I think you said it also, they tend not to open up and express themselves and show their feeling or whatever the case is. Like, that's cool or whatever, that you can be strong and, do your own thing and manage your own self. But it's difficult, like, making choices with you because, you pretty much have your own perspective and you're kind of not wanting to, to change much. And a lot of times I'm assuming that occurs because, you've been, doing your own thing for so long, or maybe you started living on your own when you were, young, turned 18, people kicked you out of the house or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
So you kind of had to do it on your own and you made all your own choices, not somebody trying to come in and say, hey, maybe you should do things this way. You kind of like, fuck you.
So let me ask you a question. So you're okay with somebody, because you chose submissive, so you're okay with the flaws or the downside of it being like, you be like, oh, babe, what you want to eat? She's like, I don't know, whatever you want to eat. Like all that shit, like all that.
Whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do.
Make a decision. You just have to make all the decisions.
You're making all the decisions.
So
God damn, hype man.
Because he done hyped it all
up.
Damn.
Oh Lord.
Right over my shoulder.
All right, so
next episode, Deshane gonna have a camera, y'all.
So to answer the question, would I want to be in that situation? No, bro. Come on. I want somebody to have their own opinion, have their own thought process.
No, I'm just saying, like,
and then if I'm,
but that's you're changing it.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
He's asking me a question. Am I okay with this? Am I okay with?
So that's what I'm saying. With both of them being to the extreme.
Yeah.
Which one are you still choosing submissive?
Yeah. If we're choosing the two extremes, I'm choosing submissive because I can't get nowhere with somebody that's combative because I have my own thought process and my own opinion, and I'm very strong minded. You get what I'm saying? And me personally, I don't feel like I'll be going in the right direction if a female is necessarily leading me, and that's me personally. You get what I'm saying? It could work out, and it could, go perfectly, perfectly well, or whatever the case is. But my experience, I don't think it would, or whatever.
You know yourself better, but I'm not gonna lie to you. Me being your friend, I don't see you being with a woman who doesn't have. Because you guys saying the word independence, that a woman who does have independence, I don't see you with a woman that's overly submissive or too submissive. Like I don't see that for you at all, and I know you.
Me personally, I wouldn't like either of the extremes. I'm just answering the question.
Yeah. Correct.
But let's up to both evils.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like either of the extremes. I definitely would prefer somebody who has their own opinion. That is going to be a little competitive. I like the bullshit.
I know you do.
I like the bullshit.
I know you do. Like I know you. Yeah. Yes.
I like to get into it. I like the
you like that, and I think that makes you like.
Yeah, but again, you have to think about it in the extreme.
Yeah.
That means it's all the time. Like, oh, let me pull over and go to this guy. No, you should go to that gas station. Like, bro.
Nobody wants that person.
That's what I'm saying.
But nobody's going to want that person, though.
That's
yeah.
the point. But between the two extremes, which one would you have, if you had to pick one, would you pick? That's why he picked the submissive, because it's like the extreme is going to be the extreme. So like, either way, which one is more you're willing to do? If I got to make all the decisions compared to fighting with you, it's either I got to make all the decisions or I got to fight with you with every single decision. I'm gonna just make all the decisions. Fuck that.
Yeah. Fuck that.
Yeah. Because I feel like I don't really argue, but like when I say that,
it was a long ride here. It was a long ride. I'm just saying.
I don't mind a good debate, right? I have my own thoughts. I have my own ideas. It's a cute debate. We're going to debate, but like I don't think like arguing. That's not my forte.
Nah, I give you that. You're not finna
I ain't finna.
See, all right.
I shut down.
One thing I don't like talking to a female. I don't like a female that get hype in my face. I don't like that.
Oh, never.
And I give you your respect. Where if the conversation is getting too heated, you'll just you'll chill out the conversation. Not you'll back down or anything, but you'll chill out the conversation. Huh?
Heated.
Yeah,
because when she find out she right, she in your face.
She in your ass.
She in your face.
No, I
fucking told you. Not aggressively, but
okay. Very aggressive.
Very aggressive, though. Very aggressive. But friendly aggressive. But very aggressive.
Because we're joking. Come on now, we are friends here.
I fucking told you. I told your ass.
Yes.
But you're the same way.
And she tell everybody. Everybody got to know she was fucking right.
Listen, they are talking about themselves. They're the same way. That's why we are here.
When the conversation got them, you gonna hear it from me.
Listen, all day.
All day.
Listen, go call me later. Hey, I told you.
Nope.
I ain't answer the phone. Fuck that.
That's exactly what the shit about the audio.
Hey, no.
Hey, he didn't want to admit he was wrong, but he was dead wrong.
Don't answer I gotta go.
Okay.
What happened? Oh, shit. Lucas and Logan. I got that with your mama.
So let's pause this because we might have to get this to another episode, but that's fine because I got a lot more of these questions to go. But let's dive into this because I think this is gonna help people for real. What's going on with? I feel like a lot of the time, independent women, like a woman who's independent, you gotta understand that she's been single and she's been fending for herself. That I feel like a lot of guys is like, oh, if she's too independent, I want to cancel out. Like, you can probably work with that woman. Like, that woman is workable with. It's just you have to understand that she has not had to let somebody lead. And if she, and I understand you're like, oh, she should just, let you lead. But if she she didn't have nobody to let her lead. Like, she had to fend for herself. She had to pay her rent. She had to be the boss at her job because if you never came along, that man never came along, she had to be independent. She had to hold it down. So like, I feel like a lot of independent women gets like the slack of it. Like, oh, she's too independent. Or I don't like a woman who's too bossy or a manager of anywhere because she's going to be too bossy. And I don't think that's fair. And I know y'all heard this. Y'all do the guy talk.
So I hear what you're saying. Me personally, my more so issue is a female that is too combative.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I think I said this on another episode here where, at the end of the day, a female or people in general, not just females, but people in general need to understand. And I sent the video to you the other day, but pretty much, like I said, I don't like nobody too combative, yelling in my face, screaming at me.
Yeah.
And I don't like having to restrain myself. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because a dude can't come into my face and talk to me like this.
Never.
And disrespect me like this. It'll never happen.
I don't think those lines should never be drawn.
Ever. So that's when my issue comes in, where you get what I'm saying. It's fine you being independent. It's fine you want to make your own decisions. It's fine you want to whatever the case is. But it's the way you do it. If you in my face, if you combative, if you ain't trying to, hear my perspective and that kind of stuff, like you just disrespect me or whatever the case is.
I feel like that woman don't want to be with you. If she want to be with you, like, what you talking about?
No, but that's really what
you guys are complaining about. Okay.
Like, that's what you out here dealing with. Like, it's not saying she doesn't want to deal with you. It's just that's her way of doing things. Because, like you said, they've been independent so long. They have created these hard boundaries around themselves because other people have taken advantage of them. Mm-hmm. And now you're coming in, not knowing whatever she went through. Yeah. Whatever the case is, because we already know independent people typically don't open up as much. Yeah. Whatever the case is. So now you're coming in, you have to deal with these boundaries, and again, I can deal with the boundaries. I can deal with, all this stuff. It's just how you do it, the combativeness, the respect level. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, Leo, my dog, and we can talk shit to each other
all day.
For hours. But I know at a certain point, I need to chill the fuck out. Or this one, I remember, when they was at work, when we were still working together, and me and him got into a heated argument back and forth, and everybody else on the floor was more concerned, like, damn, these niggas about to fight. And me and him, we knew it was good the whole time. Yeah. I got in trouble for it because somebody else thought we was finna get into it. And it was like, me and my brother good. Like, after we left there, he called me immediately and checked on me to make sure I was straight, make sure I was fired or whatever the case is. Yeah. But
what's the argument about?
I don't remember, bro. It was something stupid, bro. It was a training. It was a training.
If it's about training, you already know that shit get heated.
Yeah. It was a training he was doing because he was the trainer at the job. Yeah. And he did a training, and what happened? He just read what was on the thing, and he didn't go over it before. Mm-hmm. And what he was on the thing was contradicting to what he was,
what he was saying,
trying to teach per se.
Yeah.
Or whatever the case is. So when I checked him on it, he was kind of irritated, like, bro, shut the fuck up.
That nigga do his job. God damn. Shit.
But yeah, anyways, as a dude, you get what I'm saying, when I talk to other men, whatever the case is, and because I've spoken like again with you, and I've had conversation with you, and we've gotten into it or whatever the case is, and at the end of the day, let's say you were right, which is rare, but let's say let's say you were right,
lies.
You get what I'm saying? You never disrespectful about it. You never jump into my face. You never try to bark me down. You even know when to control. I don't want to be disrespectful about it, but you know when to control your tone. Whatever the case is, and vice versa for me as well. I don't want to make you feel no type of way. I ain't you all crazy, but that's the issue when it comes, at least in my opinion, when it comes to like a female that is independent. Not necessarily the independence the issue, it's the combativeness and the respect level that you're dealing with a man as. Because even though females feel that women and men are equal,
they're not.
If y'all get into a physical altercation,
he's winning all day.
Find out very fast how equal you are.
Correct.
And I don't want to use that as a threat. I'm more so just using it as like,
we can never be equal.
You get what I'm saying? Be mindful of this. Like, have some kind of respect for this man, because he's really, in this moment, he's really holding himself back. Even though y'all going at it back and forth, he's literally holding himself back, not to, you get what I'm saying, how he really want to act. Because if he was a guy in his face, this conversation would be cut a lot shorter. It's either I'm gonna walk away from you or we finna get in a physical altercation.
I think with that is just knowing when to say when.
And then also, I feel like females take advantage of the fact that, and this is what I was trying to articulate the last time, but females take advantage of the fact that the reason why men don't take advantage of women is because of other men. You get what I'm saying? Other men want to step in. You know what I'm saying? If other men wasn't there to step in for you, it'd just be you out here fending for yourself. You understand what I'm saying? And that don't fare too well for females.
Okay.
So to go back to the original topic at hand, which was about the independence.
Yeah.
I think it all comes down to expectations.
Yeah.
I agree with what you're saying, but I feel like also that it comes down to expectation, because you were saying how earlier you was like, she, like, if you work with her or whatever, but what's the expectation, right? Because if you're independent, you've been independent for so long, but if you don't, like, if there's not an expectation of at some point you're gonna loosen the rein and let me take control, or you're gonna get out the driver's seat and let me drive, that's a problem.
She doesn't know that. Sometimes she doesn't, like, she's not built to know that. So you have to be like, babe, you could, hey, let me take the lead on this one, and she's gonna pick that up.
I'm not saying that she has to know,
yeah,
but she does have to be aware that at some point she gotta let this shit go.
And if she doesn't, I think you could still communicate with her like, hey, babe.
No, because if you don't know, if you don't have no foresight to be like, I'm gonna let this shit go. I'm gonna let go of the wheel and let you take control at some point. Because there's women out there who do not. They're like, I'm never letting this wheel go. Like, I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
But if you tell her, she might let it go. Like,
even if you tell her she's not letting it go,
wheel,
right? You know what I'm saying? Like, what you talking about? You in the passenger seat? Like, I'm. Listen, this is how we're gonna
not hide the wheel.
And she get out the car and take the whole wheel with her.
This is where we're gonna live. This is the job you're gonna work in. This is the field you're gonna work in. This is what we're gonna name our kid. Like if she's taking the entirely control and there's no wiggle room, that's a problem.
Yeah.
So like you can't always expect a man to try. That's like women expecting men to change.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can't always expect a man to change. Now if he's showing signs of remorse and he's trying to change actively, and you can see that, then you can kind of hang around for the ride. But if you see that this nigga is still doing fuck shit or he's still hitting you, like that's a problem. You can't just expect that man to change. So that's the same thing for us too. We can't just expect her to just no longer be independent because we're sitting here waiting patiently.
I be feeling like y'all like if she shows too much independent vibes like early on to y'all call them things red flags. And to me it's like just give her some time. Like it's just y'all have to just work with her. Especially if she's a single mom. I'm just throwing out like there's a lot on her shoulders. Come on now.
I don't know. For me, Leo gonna have to define a little more independent for me because, like I said, for me, not necessarily the independence like you want.
Yeah, like you said, I don't know. You said it's the combativeness or like the respect. Because for me, I believe any relationship I'm gonna be is respect. So I never like, even though like we're friends or whatever, it doesn't matter. Like to any man, I'm not pushing.
I broke it down for you.
Yeah,
I was like, she's planning everything. Like she's like, this is where we're gonna live.
I'm okay. Like
we moving to fucking El Paso, Texas.
If that's how she feels, bro,
you gonna work in this job.
If that's how she feels,
she gonna get you.
She can't make me do anything.
Correct.
So I'm not worried about that.
So if she's saying these things, you're no longer gonna be with her.
No. That's not what I'm saying. That's not.
What are you saying?
I say y'all should work with her.
If you're saying little pussy nigga,
no.
She says it in a nice way.
That's what I'm saying. If she's respectful,
like okay,
that's just her opinion, bro.
Remember Girlfriends?
Okay.
The show.
Okay.
Remember the dude that was their best friend, the guy, and remember he was dating that girl. And she always was like planning his life and everything he had to do.
Yeah, he loved that girl.
Right. That's gonna be you?
Is it gonna be me?
Yeah, she said everything in a nice way. Everything was a nice smile.
William was a very nice dude. Yeah.
William was a nice dude, and she was very independent.
I'm not William. So no, she was very controlling. She wasn't just
controlling, independent, whatever the case may be. So my point is, my bad. My point is that
no, I'm saying,
are you going to try to work it out?
No. What I'm saying is that I'm not William. He was okay with her making all those choices and decisions and everything like that. That's how he was okay with those. If I had an issue with her, with one of the choices and decisions she make, and I said my issue with her, and she said, "Pussy nigga."
No. She didn't say that. She says, "I understand how you feel, but this is what we're doing." And then you said,
no, she can't make me do nothing.
No. No one can make you do nothing.
Exactly. If I say no, then that's standstill.
And you at a standstill. So the end of the relationship will eventually end.
If she ends it, then I'm not going to end it because of that.
Yeah, I don't think.
What do you mean? She started packing shit up and she's like, "We moving to El Paso." What are you doing then? She packing your shit up. She packing her shit up. She packing the house up.
But wait a minute. If she
so
when you
still,
I gotta make a choice, bro.
But if she found you a job in El Paso, that's more money. I'm going.
Oh yes, I'm not saying she's doing shit and it's gonna be horrible.
That's what I'm trying to tell you is when I'm talking about independent female, I'm not just talking about the fact that she independent want to make her own choices. I can respect that because she might just come from a family that she like they guide her a little better and she knows a better way of doing things, especially in America itself or the state we in or whatever the case may be. And so she might have better influence around her. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I can live with that. What I cannot live with is
disrespect.
Who are
I'm taking that out of it.
No, I'm telling you, I can live with that. I can.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right. So you going to El Paso?
Maybe.
Yeah.
$90K.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
I already knew this Shane was going
for that, baby. Come on, baby. Going, baby.
Yeah, let's go.
You getting married in here? She planning everything.
What will I be doing again?
So basically, you guys will work with her as long as she's not disrespectful or combative.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So do you feel like other guys, I know you guys said it here, but do you guys feel like other guys would also be open to working in it, or is just, or not? Because you guys have more bro talks than me. I do have bro talks, but you guys are actually men. So
I think it comes down to it comes down to whatever you're weighing, right? Because whatever decision you have to make, there's an opposite reason why you didn't just jump into that decision, right?
Okay.
So I think for most men, it'll come down to whatever's on the other side.
Okay. All right. So
ended this camera died. You about to ask another question? We going on for an hour.
No, I was gonna
okay, sorry.
Respond to her.
Go ahead.
What's the last thing you just asked? My bad. What were you responding to?
Friends. Oh, do you feel like other men will feel the same?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So for me, first off, I necessarily.
Oh, sorry.
You're good. So necessarily for me, I can't speak for other men, but what I will say is, first off, with me and Leo, we at different points in our lives now versus when we was in our 20s. You get what
Correct.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If you dating in your 20s, things are a little bit more reckless. Things are a little bit more unplanned and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Unintentional, like Leo likes to say. I feel like now that we're older, we're a lot more intentional. You get what I'm saying? So if we are going to talk to somebody, you get what I'm saying, it's going to be with intent. So we want to make sure that person, has some kind of pretty much something we can work with. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
It got to be something I can work with. If it's if you just difficult, you just on a hard line or whatever the case is, I can't work with you. I can't. And then also you were saying, the question you asked was will other men be willing to I guess commit to these females or work with these females. And again, I can't speak for other men, but I feel like if you're a man, and you're in your mid or older 30s or whatever the case is, I feel like you're more on the track of I'm trying to find somebody I want to work with.
Yeah.
Versus if you're in your, in your 20s or whatever, good luck, ladies. Good luck with those guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Not
okay.
In my 20s, baby. You just not. I don't give a damn how nice you was or whatever the case. Okay. But I was just out here doing stupidness. You feel me?
Yeah.
So if you find a good one when you're young, stick to them. But for the most part, good luck.
Yeah.
But in your 30s or whatever the case is, you're gonna find more men more willing to actually get to know.
And he's not saying that, ladies, for you to date up. Don't start dating. In your 20s, don't start dating 35-year-olds, 36-year-olds.
I agree with my bad, bro. I'm gonna cut you off, but I feel like it's a great advice. I know females especially older females, they always encourage females to date older men and stuff like that. In my opinion, that's all I can do right now with a young female to take advantage of them. You get what I'm saying?
I do not agree. Yeah, that's bad advice.
And when I say take advantage, I don't mean I don't want to make it sound too crazy, but I mean more so
over 5 years.
No. Oh. Well, yeah, of course. Somebody 10 years younger. Yeah, I'm pretty much gonna tell her what we doing.
Yeah,
and you ain't had no life to tell me nothing. You get what I'm saying? You ain't had no life.
You have no wiggle room here.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Whatever.
I that's what I'm saying. That for when the woman goes younger to older, you have to be submissive. That's all you can be.
That's all you can be. Yeah.
You basically lost all rights.
Yeah.
And if anybody tells you, majority of the time, you've lost. I'm not saying you have no rights. You can still say things, but overall, he's controlling how this family or how this dynamic's gonna move. Period. I haven't seen nothing different. Even when I talk to even the older cats who's become even older than us, there was no wiggle room. The man was running the whole thing. They were just saying yes, cooking and cleaning. That's it. Overall, over time, when they grew together, then she did get a little bit more say so, but she had to put in her time in to get there.
Not yes, cooking and cleaning. Yes, you cooking and you cleaning.
Yeah, no, yeah.
What else you did? Cooking and cleaning.
Yeah. Cooking, cleaning, and working. Shit. And I know women be like, "Oh no, I can't do all that." No, they were doing all of that.
C's, cooking, cleaning, and
what's the other C?
Cock. Shit.
And I think that is it for tonight. Thank you so much for tuning into Singles Capital. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and follow. And once again, you tuned in with Lex
and Leo
and
Duchesne.
You have a good night.
Bless.